Hello Tokusatsu community, welcome back to my SODO Sundays series here on the Toku Toy Story YouTube channel. This is the series where I cover all the latest news in the SODO, SHODO, and Yudo line of figures from Japan. Season 2, Episode 3, let's get right into it. So, kicking off Episode 3, we've got only news from Zi-O, which is to be expected, that's how Season 2 has been kind of going so far, and we do have some more Set 2 news. So last time we had covered the end of Set 1, and this time we are diving right into Set 2 with the first two figures revealed for the set. So first up we have the Ghost Armor, which was the first armor we see Gates use in the series, and it's to be expected. You know, you have the big icon shoulder pads, you have everything you need. The body for the armor will be in Set 1 as we talked about last time. So this is just an armor pack, just the armor for Gates, but it's also the armor for Zi-O, just like the build armor had. So there's an additional head for Zi-O, so both Zi-O and Gates can use this armor, and it comes with everything that you think it would come with. And it also comes with the G-Con axe. This time it comes in its axe mode. Last time with Gates it came in its bow mode. This time it's in the axe mode. So you have both versions of the G-Con axe, and now you have the Ghost Armor for both Zi-O and for Gates. The next piece of Set 2 to be revealed was the Drive Armor, which just showed up in the show in the most recent episode. And this one is interesting, it looks really good. You have the two tires type speed up on the shoulder pads, you have everything you want it to come with, but to fit the mold of the armor body that we already have, there is not any molded on shift car weapons. They are separate weapons you have to put in his hands, so that way you have the shift car weapons that the drive form has. That's just an interesting way of them doing it, so that way you don't have to have an entirely new body just for different arms with shift cars on them. So that's a good way to do it, perfect way to do it, to keep using the same armor body. Looks really good. Only downside to the drive armor is that it does not come with versions for Zi-O. It just comes with versions for Gates, meaning I guess this is an exclusively to Gates armor, and Zi-O will never use the drive armor. So that's interesting that both Build and Ghost have armors that work for both Riders, but only Drive works for Gates. So that's kind of unfortunate. Would have been nice for them to do, maybe, even if it doesn't show up in the show, it would have been nice for them to do maybe a SODO exclusive version of the Zi-O Drive armor, something like that, but I guess not. So we, take what we have here. But also with the Drive armor, we do have the G-Con blade, Zi-O's weapon, in its gun mode. Back when I talked about Zi-O's first figure, showing that he only came with the sword mode, I said there was no way we were not going to get the gun mode eventually, and here it is in the Drive armor, which I feel is a little weird inclusion, but it's here, so there you go. We have the gun mode, there's a stand for the Drive figure, and the Drive armor for only Gates. And that's really about it here for SODO Sundays Season 2, Episode 3. Just some more news about the second set of Zi-O SODO figures, and next time we should be seeing the X8 armor joining the line, so stay tuned for that for Episode 4. But that's it for Episode 3, so be sure to like and comment, and don't forget to check out the blog post that goes with this episode, and be sure to check out my content over at Toku Topics, and until next time, Tokusatsu forever.